Roxstars, it's Rox, and I am coming to you today with a review for Love and Hip Hop New York Season 7, The Reunion Part 2. So, before we get started with the video, though, I know you guys are going to all ask me, where's the top of the blogs extra for the Remy Ma and Nicki beef? Long story short is I don't have time to do a top of the blogs extra. I didn't have time over the weekend. I was off yesterday. My kids had appointments all day. I was running around. I can't do it today. It will be in the top of the blogs on Thursday, you guys. I'm sorry. I was kind of trying to wait to see if Nicki Minaj was going to reply. So far, she hasn't. So that's why I don't have it. It's like we got to get that out the way right away. No top of the blogs extra. It'll be there on Thursday. So that's it, you guys. This video will be pretty easy because the reunion was bullshit last night. And I was like, let me do this before work because work is going to be busy today. And I want to get this out of the way. So let's get to it, shall we? So the show started where it ended last week, which was with the big fight. Mendeecees's sister was arguing with Erica and Samantha and all them. And then, you know, Yandy jumps up and then Samantha jumps up and then everybody jumps up and everybody looks like they're about to fight. When security ran up there and tried to block Yandy from Samantha, then that's when we saw somebody run from the audience all the way up, come up behind Samantha and just yank her down from behind. See, I didn't see it last week. You guys told me about it. So that's when she went really crazy because she was trying to get to the person that pulled her down. Of course, security got a hold of her and wouldn't let her go. And you know, so then there's this big old commotion. They definitely made sure they showed on behind the scenes, like when everybody had went backstage, security broke up the damn stage and made everybody it was like a lockdown, made everybody go to their separate dressing rooms and lock their doors. And that's when we saw Yandy's sister saying, don't come for my sister, don't come for my sister. I was just like, ooh, she looked like a bulldog. She was just like real big and strong looking. They hustled her off. Kim in her Creep Squad smoking jacket. I forgot to tell you guys that was the exclusive item that they would be selling on their line, but she was looking for her daughter, so it was a mess. It was a mess. They had to clear everybody out, and they decided to just bring Samantha, Erica, and Yandy back on stage with the audience, but all of the cast members are gone. They decided to try to bring it down by showing the kids all together. You know, kids are innocent. So when you put Yandy's kids with Samantha's kids and Erica's kids, of course, they're just happy to see each other. They don't give a fuck about all this drama that's going on. That kind of brought it down. At least you would think that that would bring it back to the real reason. Wheezing these damn braces. The real reason why we are here, which is for the children, right? Okay, well, I just have a feeling that these two will never, you know, it's never going to be, I mean, these three are never going to get along. Samantha still wants to know who the fuck pulled her down. Yandy was just like, she didn't know who it was. I guess I probably would have been the same way. But it was obvious that Yandy knew who it was. We had already saw the fucking video and it said Yandy's sister. I was like, ooh, that Mona. Mona, you telling on your girl? I was just like, what is happening here? Erica's just like, she's a fucking liar. And see, that's the whole problem with Yandy, is the fact that she lies all the time. She knows good and damn well that was her people that pulled her down. I still do feel like Erica keeps Samantha from even ever trying to work anything out with Yandy because Erica's always there to remind her how full of shit Yandy is. Now we get past that. Then we start talking about this party and how Kimbella showed up unbeknownst to Yandy. Okay, Yandy said that she got there after the fact. All right, didn't know that Kimbella was gonna be there. How about that slick ass Mona pulled out another? She pulled the old switch and bait. I said, shit. She showed a video of, I guess Yandy and them didn't realize that they were being recorded, or they didn't know that it was going to possibly be on the show. But Kimbella calling Judy to tell her that she was already at the party. Like, where were they, basically? And Judy was like, well, hold on, let me call Yandy. Okay. And so, like, now we see that Yandy actually did know. I mean, we already knew it anyway. That's the whole thing with Yandy. She be so full of shit because we be knowing. That's the whole thing. We already be knowing. So it's just like, girl, wait. Anyway, that Yandy show was looking stupid last night. I said, oh, Mona, you was really doing it to your girl. I guess Mona said, bitch, ain't no loyalty in this game. We got to do what we got to do for ratings. But I was just like, wow, she did kind of make Yandy look like a liar. But at the end of the day, Yandy made it very clear she's not leaving her man. She says that she secures the bag and she protects the bag. She is not married to him legally, okay, but under God's eyes, I don't know quite what God she talking about, but under her God's eyes, she say that, you know what, they have an agreement that this is her husband. Basically, she don't want to pay child support to them old bitter ass baby mamas over there. We talk more about whether Mendeecees and Erica had a relationship. You guys all made it very clear that they did have a relationship. Like, you know what, I don't even care. It doesn't even matter at this point because Yandy is with him. She's not leaving him. At this point, he's with her and he seems to be happy with Yandy. So it's just like, child, just move on. Tired of them. Okay, so next foolishness. Drew, Bianca, and Sky. Bianca, after they show her hoeing it around the whole season, Nina asks her if she thinks it's okay to go after another chick's man. Bianca's whole thing is that she's the petty princess, you know, so it doesn't really matter to her. I was just like, oh, I guess we proud of being hoes. I mean, I guess if you're gonna be what it is, bitch, stand in it. My dad always say, I don't give a fuck what you do it to the best of your ability. I guess so. Sky says, well, that's her, okay? She wouldn't do that to another woman. And Bianca was just like, yeah, you probably wouldn't do it to another chick, but I mean, you allow yourself to get passed around, you know, you the hoe that gets pushed from man to man, okay? Basketball players, they all go through. Your own man said that you was a hoe on national TV. Bianca made it a point to point out that she not the only hoe that's on the stage. The difference is Sky is a reformed hoe. She trying to get better. Sky is selling the Don't Feed the Birds t-shirts because of her cute little thing when she threw the bread at Bianca. Bianca say, this is how they feed the birds where she from. She get up and she start throwing the money out. Okay, Sky start picking up the money. All right, and everybody in the audience, I was just like, oh, ridiculous. Anyway, we bring it back. Nina says, well, Sky, even with all this shit that Bianca says, your man was disrespectful. And Sky says, you know what, you right. And I had a talk with him and, you know, we came to the conclusion that he was tripping. He apologized. I forgave him. This is when we see a cute little short video of Sky and Drew, okay, out on the town, enjoying each other. How after the show, you know, they done got together and remembered why they loved each other. Okay, we even see Drew on the Skype with Sky's daddy. Okay, looking like they're having some sort of discussion about how much Drew loves his daughter. I'm looking at that and I said, oh, I guess he's about to ask for the dad's hand in marriage. So when they get back to the show, Drew, who's all smiles, he gets down on the ground and puts it on her finger and she says yes. Okay, so there you go. All you guys out there that was clamoring how strong she was when she turned down that fucking car. You see now they are going to be getting married. And from what I understand, they're planning on having a baby. Okay, so there you go for strength. Moving on to the Gwennon crew. Child, we have Mariah Lynn up there with Major Galore and DJ Excited Self. Who is the first lady of Gwennon? Well, DJ Excited Self tells us that they both are. I was like, baby, you can't have two first ladies. Somebody got to be the wife and somebody got to be the fucking mistress. So why did they have beef from the beginning? Mariah says it's because Excited Self had put her and Major Galore in the same space together. They didn't know shit about each other. These are two people that's competitive, that's both trying to fight for the top spot, and here you go with this. I mean, clearly that's exactly what happened. Both of them are not really the best artists to me, but I guess shit, even the fucked up ones want to try to get a top spot somewhere. Then it gets real strange because Nina asks Excited Self where did he meet Galore, and he said that he met her at the strip club, and then Cardi jumps in and was just like, okay, first of all, I'm the one that introduced you to her. And he was just like, yeah, I mean, but that was a long time ago before we started talking about the music. And she was like, oh, so you didn't say that you fucked her? That you fucked her with a helmet? I was like, what was that to do? So then they say, well, Cardi B is mad at Major Galore. And I was just like, what the fuck is she upset about? Before we can even get any real explanation of why Cardi B is so sour towards Major Galore, they jump up from the audience and run to fight. Oh, well, actually not they. Well, Cardi does too, but her sister is on full go mode, okay? That bitch jumps up and runs up, but how about security stopped her, and just gave her the stiff, strong arm and hit her about the right up in here area before she can even get to that girl, Major Galore. I was like, ooh, she took that shit strong, okay? But they still kept on fighting. Major Galore in the mix, in the middle of it in the mix, and Cardi, and just full fucking ignorance. I was just like, this is stupid. Like, we at least need to understand why y'all fighting. Y'all ain't had no beef on the fucking show, ain't even had no scenes together. And then here you guys go with this. So then they take them backstage. Why am I yelling, child? I am so fucking excited, and ain't even shit to be excited about. But they take them backstage, and Cardi tells us that they used to work together at the strip club, and they was homegirls. And then Hennessy says that Major Galore was talking about Cardi B real bad while she was up on stage. I said, this was the fuck why you act like your whole life depended on getting up there to beat that girl's ass because Major Galore had something negative to say about your sister while she was up on stage. Like, this is so fucking stupid and hood and nigga shit. Like, y'all, this is... I was like, Cardi's sister is not helping her plight. You be trying to like Cardi because of what she's come, you know, what she's come to be. But her sister is too much, team too much. And it makes you not like Cardi because really it's the sister that brings Cardi to this other place. Okay? But y'all know I ain't gonna whip out the psychology books on that ass today because I got to get to work. But yeah, I was just like, this is stupid. So we had to get rid of that ignorant ass. Come back to the stage, you know, excited self was like, look, I can't get in the middle of why these women don't like each other and everything. Okay, we gwinning. It's always gonna be that. But then he says, as far as the Creep Squad, he forgave Cisco. The CEFN and the AAW are, you know, back, you know, homeboys and everything. So, you know, Cisco was happy about that. And as far as Mariah Lynn and Major Galore, they're a work in progress. You know what? They're trying to be able to work together. But Mariah Lynn is always gonna be, you know, loyal to the Gwenning team. You know, we Gwenning. Child, I guess. We talk about Kimbella and Jewels and how, you know, she's insecure and, you know, she says that she didn't not trust him. It's that she didn't trust the bitches that be around him. But, you know what? It ain't nothing. Jewels is like, we ain't doing shit. I just need her to trust me. Okay? But ain't nothing going on there. They talked about the trip. Mariah Lynn saying that she's bisexual, you know, because while she was on a trip, she let them know that she was just with this chick and, you know, she had been with somebody for 3 years. Like, who cares? Here goes again the lesbian thing. Then Yandy and Juju, you know, and whether or not Juju stole Yandy's story. But evidently this is what all the rapper girlfriends go through. Yandy just forgot that it's hoes out there trying to get with they man all the goddamn time. So Juju was just like, it's all of our stories. So that was it. Yandy said if she says it's not about her, then she's going to believe it and move on with her life. Then we get to Peter and the Sister Wives. What are we talking about here? I don't even know why we had a section on them, considering they weren't even really on the show the whole time. But I guess Peter had to have something to say, get y'all pissed off all over again. So Peter's up there sitting next to Amina. That's his wife. Okay, even though he said he wants to be with Tara, Tara made it clear that they're only going to be friends, right? They asked Peter if he's still sleeping with Tara. Tara says they ain't got shit going on other than a friendship, okay? Are you still sleeping with Amina? Okay, Amina was just like, well, are we? Okay, he didn't want to say, but she said, yes, we are, okay? So then I started thinking about this whole dynamics of this relationship here, and I said, you know what? I know what it is. So we have Tara. This is the person that he was with for 12 years. Obviously, she's loyal to him. He can trust Tara. He has 2 kids, well, now 3 kids with Tara. This is the person that he has spent the most time with, obviously, so this is the person that he feels most comfortable with. However, Tara probably is fucking boring in bed. She a boring fuck, don't know how to do nothing, don't want to do shit, missionary, okay? Had the lights off all the goddamn time, have to be after 10 o'clock, all of this. You get Amina, because of the fact that he's still fucking around with Amina, obviously Amina gets it popping all the time. That happens a lot of time with me, and they got women that just ready to go and do all the fucking time, anywhere, don't care. That's why he can't seem to let Amina go, because other than that, like everybody said on the show, I mean, Cardi tried to tell her, Jewels tried to tell her, and Cisco tried to tell him that Peter wants to be with Tara. Tara just is just a lame fuck, but you know, he just, other than that, he can get with her, with Tara. You know, Tara look good and all of that. You know, Amina still wants to be with Peter. Like that triangle, I wanted to think that it was done, but it's not. But it was a good idea for Amina to get away from Peter. All right, even though he's just a fucking plane ride away, 5 hours, and then he can be there right along with her. But I actually would like to see them back on the show because the rest of them is so, I mean, Yandy and all that, I mean, what they gonna do next season with Yandy? Gonna bring back the baby, the other girlfriend that Mendices was with? Yeah, you know, so that actually could happen because, like I said, Mona seemed to have it out for that damn Yandy in this damn season. Yandy didn't look as good as stellar as she has in the past. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have that girlfriend come on. The only thing is that girlfriend, I think, is the girl who had the daughter who they were saying that Mendices molested. So maybe the girlfriend might not want to have the daughter, you know, in that whole mix. But I bet you Mona is trying her fucking hardest. But yeah, Peter and Tara and Amina, let them three be together. I just wish they would just work it out half year with one, half year with the other, and y'all just move on. I think we would be able to accept that. Then it was the final talk of the season, you know. The Ho-Ho tried to get it popping with Cisco one more time, okay? Said he was still a scorpion, that he couldn't trust him. The AAW was like, bitch, I will whoop that ass right now. Nina was like, no. We trying to close the shit off. We not trying to get it popping. Who got some last words? Fuck. Before we get the ignorance going again. You know, Remy Ma was just like, look, all this fighting and shit y'all be doing all the time, like, if you have a problem with somebody, you don't like them no more, just stop fucking with them. Like, just cut them off, okay? Cut it. You ain't got to be sitting up here breaking your fucking nails and fucking your hair up and your clothes up and all that, sweating, disrupting your pretty. Just leave them alone. That's not really the formula for these reality shows, especially for Love and Hip Hop. Even though I've heard that Mona has implemented a new rule that if you fight, you will get fired. We will see how that goes. I don't know if I believe that or not, but we'll see. But that's pretty much it. Cardi did apologize to Asia. And these are the things that make me always try with Cardi, that I feel like Cardi is trying to make a change, that it is just hard because she gets easily pulled back into her hood rat ghetto, always want to fight a bitch mode. Like I said, she need to get away from her sister though. That sister is a bad influence on her. If we didn't see it last night, then I know something. That's it though on season 7 of New York. Atlanta starts next week. The Southern brand of full of fucking niggatry. I'm here for it. Will you be there as well? Alright, you guys, that is it. Let me go in here and get me some coffee and then get on to work. You guys make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. Alright. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I plan on doing the same. Till next time, Roxstars. Bye.